Did you know that actors like Kunal Nayyar and Henry Golding have openly supported diversity and shown admiration for black women? From groundbreaking performances on hit shows like The Big Bang Theory to heartfelt advocacy for inclusiveness in Hollywood. Here are 20 Asian men who love black women. If you find this interesting, don't forget to like, share, and support us. Drop a comment to share your thoughts, and be sure to subscribe to our channel so you never miss an update on our latest videos. Tiger Woods is arguably one of the most famous golfers worldwide. His name spread like wildfire when he was at a pretty young age, making records and winning major championships. Well, his journey has been far from ordinary in golf, but his love life, however, has remained a subject of interest year in and year out. Tiger has gone through several women of many different backgrounds, including African Americans. One of his most public relationships was with Elin Nordegren, a Swedish model. Although Elin herself is not black, it is worth mentioning that Woods' ex-wife happens to have African ancestry in her family, so she is at least part black. They made media headlines when they got married and had children together. They were a couple for some years before divorcing in 2010 after a very public scandal. Despite the controversy, Tiger Woods has been speaking well of the women in his life, and his relationships with diverse women have shown openness to love beyond racial boundaries. Tiger Woods is also an icon who has crossed many barriers. Being African American, Asian, and Native American, he stood to prove his place in the golf world and eventually broke several stereotypes before coming out on top. In that way, through winning multiple times at the Masters, he earned himself a place in history. Tiger did not hesitate to take this fact, unashamed of his mixed ancestry. Though Tiger's personal life has been full of ups and downs, his relationships with women of different backgrounds, including black women, are a testament to his belief in love without borders. John Cho, another Asian man, has his love and respect out there. John Cho, well known for Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle and Sulu in Star Trek, is one of the most successful Asian American actors in Hollywood. He took off from roles breaking stereotypes and showing himself as a versatile actor. He's made waves in the entertainment industry and has earned respect for being one of the leading Asian actors in mainstream Hollywood films. But beyond acting, John Cho is also an advocate for diversity and equality. He has been very vocal about issues such as racism and social justice, showing his support for the Black Lives Matter movement. John Cho understands the struggles that black people face and brings these issues to the attention of the world through his voice. He has also spoken out in appreciation of black culture, recognizing how it has shaped music, fashion, and entertainment around the globe. John Cho hasn't been public with a black woman, but in many ways, he has been a vocal advocate for black women. His voice for diversity and equality makes him a role model for many. Kenny "Babyface" Edmonds is one of the most prominent and successful music producers around the world. With a smooth voice and some of the best songwriting, Babyface has worked with some of the biggest names in music like Whitney Houston, Beyoncé, and Toni Braxton. He's the mind behind hits such as End of the Road by Boyz II Men and Waiting to Exhale by Whitney Houston. His influence in music cannot be rivaled, and much of the sound for 1990s R&B may have been defined by him. Babyface is African American, but his life and career have always stayed open to accepting diversity. For years, he has been perceived better while making relationships with Asian American men who also admire black women. Although Babyface himself has never been in a public relationship with an Asian woman, he is part of a cultural movement where people from different backgrounds come together in the celebration of love and respect for one another. His career has always been about breaking barriers and bringing people together through music, and this idea carries over into his personal views on relationships and diversity. It even seems that his connection to the Asian American community and how well Asian men adore black women speaks to the cultural unity and understanding that Babyface tries to promote through his art. His work is also a firm promoter of love without race, and his platform continues to call out for people to understand cultures. Masi Oka is perhaps best known for his role as Hiro Nakamura in the hit TV series Heroes. His portrayal of a time-traveling Japanese man won the hearts of viewers around the world, and he became one of the most beloved actors of his generation. What many might not know about Masi is his strong stance on diversity and his openness when it comes to his admiration for black women. Masi has always been an advocate for equal representation in Hollywood and has used his voice to speak out against racism and discrimination. Masi has always believed that Hollywood needs to break barriers, especially racial stereotypes. In his career, he has spoken much about how important it is for Asian American actors to take on diverse roles and not be confined to a specific ethnic character. His views on diversity have been applied to his views on love, where he has spoken publicly about his adoration of black women. Masi has never been afraid to suggest that people from different racial backgrounds can have beautiful, meaningful relationships. Henney is a Korean-American actor who came into the limelight by being featured in both television serials and films. You have probably seen him as Agent Matt Simmons in Criminal Minds or perhaps in The Last Stand with Arnold Schwarzenegger. His tall, good looks and charming personality have made him a favorite globally. But it is not just for being a good actor. He has a very open-minded view of love and relationships. Henney has been spotted in several interracial relationships, and he has always expressed his admiration for black women. His open-mindedness about dating other races reflects his progressive way of thinking and his conviction about unlimited love. Even though Henney has maintained a rather private life, the past relationships he had have been topics of conversation over how beautiful interracial love is. Henney's success in Hollywood is also a major benchmark for Asian American representation in the entertainment industry. He was able to create a career in Hollywood without being confined to stereotypes, and similarly, he keeps his personal life open to diversity. As an example, relationships may not necessarily be defined by cultural or racial backgrounds, but rather by mutual respect, admiration, and understanding. Through his work on Criminal Minds, where he played an FBI agent, and his role in The Last Stand, Henney has proven that love, strength, and vulnerability do not come in one color. Yeun is mainly known for his role as Glenn Rhee on The Walking Dead, where his portrayal of a kind, strong, and loyal character placed him among the most admired actors in the series. With his appearance on The Walking Dead, Yeun's career took off, and he later appeared in numerous critically acclaimed movies, such as Minari, which earned him a nomination at the Academy Awards for Best Actor. Yeun made history as one of the first Asian American actors to receive such recognition, thereby proving that talent and diversity have a place in Hollywood. More than just being a talented professional, Yeun is known for appreciating women of every color, particularly black women. While he has been married to an Asian woman, what makes Steven stand out is his appreciation for black culture and how open he is to relationship building that does not see color. He has always used his platform to talk about equality and social justice, especially regarding the issue of supporting the voices of black people. More than that, though, is being supportive. This fellow talked to reporters and said how important representation was to be out here to bring people of all races out of the woodwork and out of their shells. For many interviews, Yeun has been vocal about appreciating the strength and toughness of black women and what they mean to society as a whole. Bobby Lee is a comedian, actor, and podcast host. He has gained a lot of recognition due to his unique type of humor and candid nature. Bobby Lee became very popular while he was working at Mad TV. He has been one of the show's main cast members for several years. Bobby's comedic sketches and timing made him a fan favorite, and he soon became one of the most recognizable Asian comedians in Hollywood. Bobby Lee has always been very open about his personal life, including his attraction to black women. He has, over the years, shared stories on his podcast Tiger Belly about dating and being in relationships with black women. His openness has sparked many conversations about interracial relationships and the beauty of loving someone beyond race. Bobby has never been coy about talking about his likes, and his funny, honest stories have already helped the conversation of racial attraction cross the barrier. What makes Bobby Lee different is that he is frank and, though he is funny, Bobby Lee also uses his platform to express his opinion on relationships and love. He has always been against stereotypes, and his relationships with black women reflect his opinion that love should not be limited by race. Yeun Lee is an actor with a strong career in Hollywood. He has appeared in films and TV shows that feature much action. He recently acted in The Wolverine with Hugh Jackman, where he portrayed the memorable character Kenichiro Harada. He also appeared in the popular TV series The Protector, where he was depicted as a strong hero. He has gained great popularity among Hollywood circles, making him one of the most respected Asian American actors in Hollywood. Yeun Lee is not a stranger to complimenting and supporting black women, both in entertainment and outside of it. As an advocate of diversity and inclusion, he also makes public declarations about Hollywood and equal representation. To him, women of all colors are deserving of celebration and respect, especially black women. He has said that he admires the strength, beauty, and resilience of black women and has used his voice to speak out about the importance of lifting and amplifying black voices. Will has also, in interviews, shared his views on the need to break down racial stereotypes in Hollywood and continues to push for more diverse representation on screen. Nnamdi Asomugha is a Nigerian-American former NFL player who made his name among the best cornerbacks in football, with an outstanding career with teams like the Oakland Raiders and the Philadelphia Eagles. Nnamdi was renowned for his skill, determination, and leadership on the field. However, his achievements don't stop there. Off the field, he has proven to be just as inspiring. Nnamdi is also close with actress Kerry Washington, a stunning and beloved star of Hollywood. He married the same woman in 2013, and together they raised 2 children outside the world's eye. Kerry Washington is well known for playing Olivia Pope on the hit show Scandal. Indeed, she's a pioneering black woman in the entertainment industry. Nnamdi has always been supportive of her career, showing pride in her accomplishments and standing by her side as a loving partner. David Chang is a world-renowned chef, restaurateur, and founder of the Momofuku restaurant group. He has become a revolution in the world of food, creating different flavors from different cultures that help in creating dishes that people find comforting yet groundbreaking at the same time. For his culinary skills, however, David is also making a lot of noise in supporting diversity and respect for all. Although David Chang has focused mainly on food, he has often used his platform to express his admiration for Black culture. As someone who believes in inclusivity, he frequently speaks about the need to recognize and respect the contributions of Black people to the culinary world and beyond. David Chang's respect for Black culture goes beyond words. It's evident in the way he runs his restaurant empire and collaborates with people from diverse backgrounds. He consistently creates spaces for diversity in the culinary industry, encouraging creativity and bringing people together through unique dishes. James Kyson is most recognized for his portrayal of Ando Masahashi in the popular television show Heroes. This show aired from 2006 to 2010 and focused on a group of people with supernatural abilities trying to live their lives while saving the world. Ando, portrayed by James, was a devoted and heroic friend who was a favorite among fans because of his charm and likability. Off-screen, diversity and inclusion advocate James Kyson has been vocal about his affinity for different cultures and women from all walks of life, including Black women. In interviews, James has gone on record saying that love knows no barriers and that embracing diversity in relationships enriches our lives. His openness around his preferences has sparked meaningful discussions about breaking stereotypes and embracing cross-cultural connections. James's admiration for Black women stems from his appreciation for their strength, beauty, and resilience. He believes that celebrating diversity is essential not just in relationships, but also in Hollywood. What do you think about his opinion? Please leave a comment below to let us know. Randall Park is another actor who has made his mark due to his versatile talent and heartfelt performances. He is mostly known for his character in the comedy series Fresh Off the Boat, playing Louis Huang. The series ran for 6 seasons and was about a Taiwanese-American family trying to live in Florida in the 1990s. Randall's performance as Louis, the optimistic, loving father, was praised throughout and earned him a household name. In addition to his talents as a comedian, Randall frequently speaks highly of women as a class. He often remarks on how powerful and unique Black women are in their contributions toward culture and society. Respect for diversity also transcends into his personal life, because according to him, love and respect should not be constrained by race or cultural orientation. Breaking stereotypes and shattering barriers is how Randall built his career. The Asian male could lead as the most likable, funny, and fully human character he portrayed himself to be. Such openness about his admiration for Black women reveals that he believes people should be appreciated for who they are at their core and not by labels of society. Aziz Ansari began his rise to stardom as a stand-up comedian and actor, who will forever be known as the hilarious Tom Haverford on the popular sitcom Parks and Recreation. Aziz's sharp wit paired with real-life observations built up a massive fan base around him. Later on, he came up with a critically acclaimed Netflix series titled Master of None, which looks at relationships, culture, and identity. This show, despite receiving numerous awards, is famous for its thoughtful portrayal of love and diversity. While Aziz had a share of backlash before, he has been more candid about his admiration of Black women. The use of comedy and interview venues has enabled him to reveal his interest in cross-cultural relationships while sharing stories that put importance on breaking societal norms for appreciating people just because of who they are in terms of race and culture. What makes Aziz's perspective stand out is his ability to merge humor with deeper conversations about diversity and love. He believes that relationships should be built on mutual respect and understanding, and his admiration for Black women is a reflection of that belief. Kang is most memorable for his role as Han in the Fast and Furious franchise, which made him a great favorite among fans due to his laid-back attitude, charm, and sense of loyalty to his close friends. Sun's performance portrayed depth and relatability in a high-octane series filled with speedy cars and action. Due to his work in the fast-paced franchise, he was solidified as one of Hollywood's most beloved Asian actors. Off-screen, Kang is vocal about his admiration of women from all walks of life. In interviews, he talks about how he admires the strength and independence of Black women, focusing on their ability to push forward in any situation, doing so to help other people. He respects diversity, and this is just a core aspect of how he perceives life. Sun has also used his platform to advocate for inclusivity in Hollywood. He believes that representation matters, and that stories about people from different cultures help bring us closer together. His admiration for Black women is part of a broader commitment to celebrating diversity and breaking stereotypes. Jung-jae, the male lead star of the popular hit globally Squid Game, is not just renowned for his acting skills, but for diversity in relationships as well. South Korean actor Jung-jae gained worldwide fame due to his role as Song Gi-hun in the series Squid Game on Netflix, winning the hearts of many and stirring debate about class and human survival. His powerful performance made him a global icon and brought home accolades, including being the first Asian lead actor to have won an Emmy for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Drama Series. He has been vocal on screen and through his work, especially to embrace love and relationships with another culture. Lee has appreciated his admiration for Black women through their strength, beauty, and individuality. He says relationships shouldn't be defined by different racial or ethnic backgrounds. Instead, they should respect each other as persons. Lee's support for diversity can be seen not only in his personal views, but also in the commitment he has made towards breaking stereotypes in his work. An individual who has been up to challenging roles that stretch the imagination, he remains an inspiring figure to show that love and admiration truly transcend cultural differences. Benedict Wong is one good actor who should make it in Hollywood through his divergent style and easygoing character. Benedict Wong, best known for his role as Wong in the Marvel Cinematic Universe in Doctor Strange, Avengers: Infinity War, to mention a few, is a fan favorite for his wit, prudence, and magical prowess as the loyal aide of Doctor Strange. Beyond his accomplishments on the big screen, it's also the independent and liberal mind of Benedict on love and relationships that many adore. The British actor of Chinese descent has publicly supported diversity in romantic relationships, including with Black women. Benedict has been quoted as believing that love transcends boundaries and that people should connect on mutual respect, admiration, and understanding. This belief is an extension of his broader advocacy for inclusivity in Hollywood and beyond. The roles Benedict assumes and the causes he advances make known his stance on embracing diversity. Being an example of broken Hollywood walls, representing Asian talent through worldwide exposure, he sees an effort to celebrate diverse experiences. Appreciation for Black women thus signifies respect for them, with beautiful beauty, strength, and difference in the individual. Gong Yoo is the beloved South Korean actor who radiates charm, talent, and versatility. Starting from his heartfelt performance in Train to Busan, an adrenaline-fueled zombie apocalypse movie, he ended up as magical in Goblin, the lonely and great god, winning worldwide hearts. His ability to bring depth to characters with emotions makes Gong Yoo an international superstar. What is even more striking is how his fan base cuts across cultures, including Black women who admire his work and presence. There is something about Gong Yoo that has a natural charisma that resonates with people from all walks of life. His fans praise him not only for his acting abilities, but also for his personality and respect for others. He has been known to highlight the importance of equality and diversity, which further adds to his appeal. While Gong Yoo has not publicly discussed his preferences in romantic relationships, his work reflects his universal approach to storytelling and human connection. His roles often reflect themes of love and sacrifice that any person can identify with, regardless of their cultural background. The fact that Gong Yoo's talent and authenticity bridge gaps in culture can be seen in his success and adoration from fans worldwide, including Black women. It does not matter whether he is battling zombies or tugging at heartstrings with his emotional performances. Gong Yoo is a star that inspires admiration and love in people from all walks of life. Henry Golding, the charismatic star of Crazy Rich Asians, has become an international phenomenon due to his charm, talent, and looks. Born in Malaysia to a British and Iban mother, Henry's mixed ethnicity has been a great contributor to his life as well as his relationships. His breakout role in Crazy Rich Asians did not only make him a Hollywood heartthrob, but also opened doors for more Asian representation in mainstream films. Since then, he's continued to impress audiences with roles in Last Christmas and Snake Eyes. What makes Henry even more admirable is his open-mindedness and support for diversity in relationships. He has spoken much about his love for all women, saying that beauty and connectivity transcend cultural bounds. His beliefs on embracing diversity reflect much of what happens in his personal life, respect and understanding, as well as mutual experiences. Henry has a God-given talent to make people feel seen and appreciated, one of the reasons his fan base is so diverse. He is admired by many Black women for his talent, good looks, and very inclusive outlook on love and relationships. He celebrates individuality and believes in making real connections, regardless of background. As a Hollywood leading man, Henry Golding champions diversity on and off screen. He does it in the blockbusters he stars in or talks about how he believes in all perspectives of love, as one who sees beauty in every culture. Steve Aoki is one of the world's most famous DJs and music producers, known for his high-energy performances and global hits. Born to Japanese parents, Aoki has built a career that spans genres and cultures, collaborating with artists from all over the world. His music, like his personality, is vibrant, inclusive, and celebrates diversity. Aoki has always spoken about how he respects and appreciates other cultures, as well as his respect for women of all races. In interviews and on social media, he speaks of how diversity adds flavor to life and how he's a person who can connect with people regardless of their origin. This open-minded attitude has brought him fans from every corner of the world, including many black women who adore his music and personality. Beyond his music, Aoki's lifestyle reflects his inclusive mindset. Whether it's through his collaboration with artists of various ethnicities or his charitable work that benefits communities worldwide, Aoki champions unity and respect. His admiration for women of all cultures, including black women, further shows his commitment to celebrating individuality and beauty in all its forms. Steve Aoki is beyond being a superstar DJ. He is an international icon for love, respect, and diversity. Hence, he wins fans not only over with his beats, but also through his mind. Whether on stage or behind his beliefs, he goes on to inspire and connect fans across various backgrounds. Kunal Nayyar, the lovable astrophysicist Rajesh Kuthrapalli on The Big Bang Theory, is one of Hollywood's most recognizable Indian actors. His role on the hit sitcom brought laughter to millions worldwide, as he portrayed a shy yet hilarious character who struggled to talk to women unless he had a drink or two. Beyond the show, Kunal's real-life personality is just as warm and charismatic, earning him a diverse fan base. Behind the screen, Kunal has been an advocate of diversity and inclusiveness. He believes in breaking the stereotypes and openly supporting relationships that cross cultural boundaries, especially his admiration for black women. While much of Kunal's life is off-screen, in interviews and public appearances, his regard for individuality and difference shines through. Born and raised in India, then subsequently moving to the UK before finally settling in the US, Kunal's multicultural experiences made him open-minded. One of the most important things he brings up is that understanding differences is key in relationships and societies. Fans not only go crazy for his acting talent, but they also appreciate his vision of love and life. Kunal's role in The Big Bang Theory made him a household name, but his real-life values make him even more inspiring. Through his support for diversity in relationships and talking about inclusivity, Kunal Nayyar continues to be an example of how love and connection transcend cultural boundaries. Their appreciation transcends cultural boundaries, celebrating the strength, resilience, and beauty that black women embody. Their admiration is a powerful reminder that connection and respect are not limited to romantic love. They extend to the recognition of one another's humanity, culture, and individuality. These men represent a shift in perspective, challenging stereotypes and embracing the beauty of diversity. As we celebrate these stories, let's remember that love and respect should always be about acknowledging and honoring the qualities that make each person unique, regardless of background. Let's continue to break down barriers and build bridges of understanding in every relationship. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more thought-provoking content. See you in the next one.